Hi, my name is Kevin Zhu, and welcome to my 15112 term project. The term project is essentially a country game that helps the user learn a little bit more about the countries of the world. So if we begin, we can see the countries that are displayed, and if we click on one, it brings us to the menu for that country, and we can see the instructions on the side tell us that each of these are, if we click on them, it'll open a new window. So if we start by going into fact game, we can play fact game. So you can see that if we just type in the text box, if we answer it correctly, it'll append to the side over here. If we answer it incorrectly, we'll get a new question. And so below we can see the guess counter as well as a little instruction box on how a fact game is scored. And if we finish up the game here, we are prompted that there are no more questions and we should go back to play a new game. The score on the side here is appended, and we can see that it is 50 minus our guess. If we ever get stuck on a question in fact game, we can always click here on China info or the country info of whichever country you've selected, and it will bring us to the Wikipedia article for that country. Here you can read about the country and find the correct answer. So if we go back to the country menu, we can play the next game. So this is puzzle game. We can see a similar instruction box right over here with a move counter. Here we want to get our 8 puzzle to look similar to the flag over here. You can see the instructions here. It says to click in the empty box and the box you want to switch it with. And if we continue to play the puzzle game, hopefully I remember how to play this correctly and we'll end up solving a puzzle. So now that we've solved puzzle game, we can see that we've won and our score has changed. Since puzzle game is a little harder than fact game, the score is based off of 100 minus the total moves we made. And after we've beaten puzzle game, we can go back again and click on match game. So match game, we have a similar little instruction box here with the guess counter and how the scoring system works. If we click on the picture and we guess which title we think it is, if we're correct, then the picture and the correct title are highlighted and we get a cool fact underneath about it. If we guess incorrectly, then nothing happens there. So if we finish up match game, we can see that we've won and our score has changed on the right side. Going back to the China menu again, the last link we haven't clicked here is current trends and news. So if we click into it, we can see that it redirects us to a page that is filled with links from Google Hot Trends for China, as well as the Huffington News for China. And if we click on any of these links, it'll redirect us to the respective Google Hot Trend. And here we can look at the search as well as other articles about it. If we go back here, we can try the Huffington News one. And you can see that it linked us to the correct article here about some news article related to China. And here we can see that sometimes the image is not available, so it'll display this image as a default. And if there is no internet connection, the current trends and news page will obviously not work. Now that we've clicked into each one of these windows, we can see that our total score right now is 161. If we exit back to the world map and want to play with a new country, you can see that our score just got appended to the high score list. And maybe if we play another match game real quick. And we go back and exit to the world map, we can see that India, which I just clicked and played only one of the games, has appended to the high score list. And we can click into each one of these countries and learn a little bit more about them with each 4 of these games. So that's my 15-1-12 turn project. Thanks for listening.